way you can sit and enjoy other people stressing out while they're trying to answer these questions. You don't have to do that yourself. But if you do, you stand a chance to win this Net Bible, the NET. It's a good Bible, study Bible, lots of footnotes. So you can look over the translator's shoulder and see what decisions they made and why. So we do have an interesting setup for tonight. We have people here in the room and people here on Zoom. So we have the Zoom and the room. And what I'm going to do is alternate between the room and Zoom. If you win on Zoom, we're going to ship you this. Okay? If you win it in the room, I'm just going to hand it to you. And may the best person win. You know, this is meant to be lighthearted and fun. And so let's just see if we can get our first volunteer from the room. I have a number in Zoom already set to go, but can I get a volunteer in the room? Just raise your hand if you'd like to try. Okay, Peter, come on forward here.
Mask or no mask?
You don't need a mask if you're 6 feet. So maybe you just take a step back there, Jen, and then he doesn't need to wear his. I think we need him somewhere near this. Okay, stand at the X, please. And that's so the online people can see your beautiful face. The way this game works is we're going to have 5 questions for each contestant. If you answer all 5 correctly, you are certain to advance to the next round. And if you get 1 or 2 wrong, you might be able to advance. It depends on how everyone else does, okay? And basically, if you just keep answering all the questions right, each of the different rounds, then you win. And the questions are ordered by difficulty, so the easiest ones are first. So Peter, for his courage, gets the award of some easier questions here, hopefully. What is another word for Messiah that starts with a C?
Christos.
Christos. All right. In English, please? Christ. Very good. Whom did Darius throw into the lion's den? Daniel. Very good. Who built an ark to save his family and the animals?
Noah.
That's right. Who got swallowed by a great fish? Jonah. What is the first book of the Bible?
Genesis.
Very good. Very good. You can go ahead and take a seat, Peter. Go ahead and take a seat. That's as easy as it gets. Each one is going to get a little bit more difficult as we progress. But let's take our first online contestant. And who's that going to be? Let's see here. I have to turn myself on. I don't know. You have to ask somebody else to do that.
Who do we have as our contestant?
I'll go next.
I'll go next. Oh, the mother. Valerie.
Hi, Mom. Hi, babe.
All right, hold on. If I can activate this. Can you hear me better now?
I hear you fine. Can you
All right. Valerie, what were the 2 infamous cities that God destroyed?
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Very good. Sodom and Gomorrah. Whom did God ask Abraham to sacrifice?
Isaac.
Very good. What kind of animal did Eliezer, Abraham's servant, ride to find Isaac a wife? What kind of animal did he ride?
I'm not sure. A camel.
A camel. Very good. What was the title of the king of Egypt that Moses confronted?
Pharaoh.
Very good. And what river did God turn into blood in Egypt?
Nile.
Very good. And so what did she do, Jen? 5 out of 5. Congratulations. All right. Let's switch back to the room here and see if I can get a volunteer.
Stand there. Just look right at me. This way the people online can see you, I can see you, and I'll hit you with the next question. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Final answer. Sorry. All right. What was the tower called where God confused people's languages?
Babel.
Very good. Tower of Babel.
Right.
Number 2, what did God change Abram's name to?
Abraham.
Abraham. Put the ham on Abram. What did God change Sarai's name to?
Sarah.
Sarah. Very good. Which with a New York accent sounds the same as Sarai. What was the name of Sarah's Egyptian servant that she gave Abraham as a surrogate mother?
Hagar.
Hagar. Very good. And then last of all, what was Jacob's name changed to?
Isaac. No, Israel. Israel.
She said Israel. All right, we'll give her Israel. Israel. Very good. Please have a seat. All right. Where's our Zoom people at?
What do we have selected? Let's see here. It looks like. Yeah. Who's this? Justin. All right, Justin, are you with us? Right, all right. What festival was Israel celebrating when the Spirit was poured out?
Pentecost.
Very good. Who preached on the day of Pentecost in Acts chapter 2?
Peter.
Very good. What kind of person did Peter and John heal at the temple? What kind of person did they heal?
A lame man.
Yeah, very good. A lame man. Very good. What happened to Ananias and Sapphira after they lied about the property they sold?
They died.
Exactly right. They died. Very good. And last of all, who confronted Paul when he was on the road to Damascus?
Jesus.
Jesus. You can't go wrong with that answer. All right. Jesus is the answer. 5 out of 5. Nice job, buddy. All right. Switch it back to the room.
What other brave person would like to take a turn? Oh, Pastor Victor, I think I saw you raise your hand. Come on up! Answer these questions before. I think I did it. To be honest, Victor, I need somebody to beat Jerry. And you're that guy.
Jerry.
You're that guy. You're a man. Other people might be him too, but I think at least you could be. All right.
Just don't go to Proverbs.
Full disclosure, there are no Bible trivia questions on the book of Proverbs, Jerry. So, there you go. I'm not saying that wasn't it. Well, I'm not saying anything, actually. All right. Moving on. What did Simon Peter do for work before he followed Jesus?
Fisherman.
All right. Very good. What angel told Mary about her pregnancy? Gabriel. How did Judas identify Jesus when he betrayed him in the Garden of Gethsemane?
Come over here.
A kiss. Very good. He kissed him. What are the short... They obviously didn't have COVID problems. All right. What are the short stories Jesus told as illustrations called?
Parables.
Parables. Right. We have a bookstore called Parables. I don't know why. It's called Parables. It's a strange name for a bookstore. All right, who baptized Jesus?
John.
I thought you were going to say the Holy Spirit. No, John the Baptist is the answer I was looking for there. Very good. 5 out of 5. Looking for another Zoom contestant now.
So if somebody would like to come forward on the Zoom line, switch things over and prime a question for us. Boom. Who do we have? All right, Raymond Big Lane. Let's give her a hand.
Hey!
She's got a virtual background there. Pretty fancy. All right. Raymond, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
All right, very good. So we have faith, hope, and love abide. What is the greatest of these?
Love.
Love, very good. In what city was Jesus born?
Bethlehem.
Yes, not Detroit. It was Bethlehem. Very good. In what country did Jesus take refuge as a child?
Egypt.
Very good. How many apostles did Jesus have?
12.
Very good. What is the name of the apostle who betrayed Jesus?
Judas.
Very good. All right, Raymond. Definitely made it to round 2. And
So that everyone would have a chance. Can I get another volunteer in the room? Does somebody have a burning desire?
Dan Wall.
Dan Wall.
Dan Wall.
Volunteer. Sometimes that's the best way to do it, right, JR? Somebody else calls your name and then you got
JR.
All right. So what do we have here? How did Jesus die? Crucifixion. With what 2 kinds of food did Jesus feed 5,000 people? Bread and fish. What religious leaders continually tried to trap Jesus with their questions? Pharisees. What was the name of Jesus' mother? Mary. Whom did Jesus raise after he was dead for 4 days? Lazarus. Very good. All right.
you see they're getting a little bit harder. Possible. So who do we have next on the Zoom here? It looks like we got a couple of options. Samira. She looked away. Can you hear me? I don't know. She looked away when we got on. Sammy, can you hear me? Yeah, you have to unmute your microphone there.
I think she's in.
Yeah, she's got it muted. Can we unmute her? We don't have the power for that. I'll try to read her lips. Let's see. What job did Jesus' earthly father do, Samira? What job did Jesus' earthly father do? Yeah, we're gonna have to skip her, maybe. She's saying something, but we can't hear her.
Here her lips. This is.
All right, well, let's move on, Sarah, while she works on.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Where's something?
Can you hear it? Can you hear me
Yes, there she is. Excelente.
now? Okay.
So question 1. What do you think the answer is? What job did Jesus' earthly father do?
Carpenter.
Yes, very good. Carpenter. Who wrote the most letters in the New Testament?
Paul.
Carpenter.
Yes, very good. Carpenter. Who wrote the most letters in the New Testament?
Paul.
Very good. Who tried to kill Jesus when he was a baby?
Herod.
Herod. And, or as I like to call him, Herod the Worst. Where did Jesus go 40 days after his resurrection?
The wilderness.
And, or as I like to call him, Herod the Worst.
Or after his resurrection. Galilee.
We're going to have the other Zoom participant
Heaven.
mute. What'd you say?
Heaven.
Heaven. Very good. And what form did the Spirit take when the disciples spoke in tongues?
Fire.
Right, fire. Very good. Tongues of fire. All right, put her on the board. How many is that? 1, 2.
Let's take another from the room. Anybody else want to come up here? And a couple of Kelly's in the back. I know they're thinking about it. Jerry still has it. Oh, there he is. Come on forward. Yay, Jerry!
I want you to get super hard.
When you're coordinating an event, it's hard to find a chance to participate. So I'm glad Jerry's able to participate tonight. He's been working really hard.
I get 2 questions right.
All right. So in the second half of the book of Acts, who went on 3 missionary journeys among the Gentiles? Hence, you have a master's degree in his literature. The Apostle Paul. Okay.
No hints for
Sounds like
Jerry.
a hint to me.
No hints for Jerry. No hints.
How did Paul get down from the wall in Damascus? Let down a basket. What is the last book of the New Testament? In English, please. Revelation. Where did Jesus grow up after returning from Egypt? Nazareth. What was Jesus doing when the storm broke out that caused the disciples to panic? Yes, he was sleeping on the cushion. Very good. Very good. From the room that are just like dying to do this, and you just now are thinking maybe I have a chance. John Wall, you're standing. Does that mean you're? All right. So if nobody, I don't want to leave anybody out, but
Anybody else? Come on, don't be shy. Go up and answer a few easy questions.
Marianne, you're coming. Keep us even. Come on. Marianne, Dr. Marianne, excuse me. How many Gospels are there in the New Testament?
6.
4. I wouldn't listen to that. How many books of the Bible did Peter write? Peter.
He wrote, well, if you count it as 2.
2. Yeah, 1 Peter and 2 Peter. How many books of the Bible did Luke write?
2. 3. I don't know.
Look, you gotta decide.
How many books of the Bible did Luke write?
Yeah.
Luke wrote 2. 1, 2. He wrote 2.
2 is correct. All right. That's the audience to just allow the contestant to contest. All right. Which is the shortest gospel?
See, you have to find for John.
It doesn't. Hey, the answer's not Thomas.
I would say Mark.
Very good! Last of all, what is the third book of the Bible? See, I thought you were going to say Luke there. We were all New Testament, New Testament, New Testament, but you didn't fall for it. You got it right. Did anybody think Luke was the answer there? Good. Okay. All right, so now we're going to move into round 2. Amazingly, everybody on here is advancing to round 2. But round 2 is going to get a little bit more involved, a little more spicy. You've got to try to keep up with those 5. Guarantee your spot in round 3. And we will keep going until there is only 1. All right, so back to Peter. Peter, come on up. Let's see here. What slide are we on? 12. Yeah, that's good. Let's go to slide 17. Okay. All right, what famous song begins with the words, "The Lord is my shepherd"? Psalm 23. Psalm 23, very good. Before there were kings in Israel, who ruled the land?
Do you want the theologically correct answer or the more technically correct? Because the answer would either be Yahweh or the judges.
Yes, the judges.
I've been reading through some Samuel.
Who was the judge that conquered the Midianites with trumpets and shouting?
Gideon.
Obviously a musician, right? All right, Gideon, very good. Which book of the Bible includes a lot of counting about how many Israelites there were?
Let's see. This one is this one is very difficult. I believe it has something to do with statistics, numbers.
Numbers, very good. Yes, and what did Nebuchadnezzar do to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego when they refused to bow?
Threw them into the furnace. Or I believe specifically it's like the fiery furnace.
The fiery furnace, very good.
Back here. All right. Here's Master at this here. All right, Valerie, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
What tribe was Paul from? The Apostle Paul, what tribe?
Benjamin.
Very good. So they're getting a little harder now, right? I mean, that's not obvious. There's 12 tribes, 1/12% chance. All right, according to the Beatitudes, who will be filled?
Who will be what?
Filled.
Oh, those that are hungry for righteousness.
Very good. Those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. Other than Jesus, who was the first Christian to be killed for his faith? Very good. Those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. Other than Jesus, who was the first?
Stephen.
Stephen. Very good. What was Paul's other name that he went by?
Saul of Tarsus.
Very good. Yeah, Saul. Very good. Who was the high priest that tried Jesus?
Well, there were two of them, Annas and Caiaphas.
Very good. Who was the high priest that tried? Which one did the trial?
There were two of them, Annas and Caiaphas.
Of those two. Which one did the trial? You're gonna have to pick one.
Both.
Those two.
Caiaphas.
Very good. All right, that's 5 out of 5 correct for Valerie.
Maria, please come on up, Maria. Very good. Here we are. Which apostle doubted the resurrection of Jesus even after the other apostles had seen Jesus alive?
Thomas.
Thomas, very good. When Jesus appeared to Mary Magdalene, whom did she think he was? Who did she think Jesus was?
Gardener.
Yes, very good. Exactly right, the gardener. What event in Jesus' ministry involved palm branches?
What event?
Yeah, what event in his life, in his ministry, involved the waving of the palm branches?
I don't know.
You want to take a guess?
All I could think right now is Palm Sunday.
Yeah. That's commemorating this event.
But what was the name of the event? I don't
Now,
know.
you're not allowed to ask me.
I don't know.
Okay, well, it's the triumphal entry. The triumphal entry into Jerusalem on the donkey is when they cut the palm branches. What two foods did John the Baptist eat in the desert?
Locusts and honey.
Yes. There's a lot of chitter chatter back there. I'm going to call him the all right. Who asked Pilate for permission to bury Jesus after the crucifixion? Who asked Pilate?
Joseph of Arimathea.
Joseph of Arimathea. Very good.
Good work there. All right, let's see. Who do we have next here, Jen? Justin. Justin, are you with us?
I'm here.
There? Okay, very good. To activate you, just give us a second. There he is. What job did Matthew have before he followed Jesus?
Tax collector.
Very good. To what city was Paul going when he met Christ?
Damascus.
Yes. Who was the first person to come upon the injured traveler in the parable of the Good Samaritan? Also mentioned here.
Samaritan.
The priest?
Oh, very good. Very good. Brian did not mention the priest. He said the Levite and the other guy. The priest is the other guy. Very good, Justin. In what city did Paul and Silas suffer imprisonment together? Thank you. My goodness. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. What city were they in prison together? I'll give you one hint, and that is they were singing. They were singing together.
Rome?
What's that? Justin, what'd you say? Did you say Rome?
Yes.
Okay, that's sorry, that's incorrect. It was Philippi. Philippi. Good guess. He did time in a lot of prisons. So. All right. What?
Patmos.
Okay. On what island did John receive? Oh, I guess we'll give you a freebie on that one. I can't take it
Patmos?
away. All right, Patmos. Very good. So he got 4 out of 5. Let's put it down. Thanks, Justin.
Thank you.
Never receive fumes. All right, who we got next? Pass the victim. In the New Jerusalem, not New Jersey, New Jerusalem, what are the 12 gates made from? Pearl. Very good. What was Jesus' first miracle? Turning the water to wine. Very good. In what language were the books of the New Testament written? Greek. Very good. The answer is not Chinese, it's Greek. In what language was most of the Old Testament written? Hebrew. Hebrew? What language did Jesus speak? Aramaic. Oh, can't fake this guy out. Five out of 5. There it is. All right, what do we have next, Jen? Rainbow.
Hey, Dr. Rama Big Lane. Get her mic working here.
I've got Pat Big Lane with me here to phone a friend in case we need that.
All right, Rama, can you hear me?
I can. Pat's with me too, so I might have to phone a friend.
You're going to phone a friend? All right,
Well,
what's the name of the father of John the Baptist? Ooh, she's looking somewhere.
I'm phoning
Somewhere.
a friend here. Pat's to
That's
my
not
right.
Wikipedia she's looking at.
Father of John the Baptist.
Pat's back there, maybe?
Pat, you know.
She said no, she doesn't have that.
Pass. I'll come back to that.
All right, you want to pass on this?
I'm asking Pat. He's a little sleepy.
Zachariah.
Zachariah?
Yes.
Woo!
I don't know where
Okay.
that came from.
I
Zachariah.
think it was Pat.
Zachariah, very good. Which gospel records the prophecies of Zacharias and Mary? They both gave prophecies about,
Zacharias and Mary.
one was about John the Baptist, one was about
Where's
Jesus.
Jess?
This is Green back
John.
leading.
John.
The Gospel of John, I'm sorry, it was Luke.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Luke chapter.
I'm
chapter-
blaming
the
Pat
first
on
three
that one.
chapters there.
I'm blaming Pat on that one.
Mary was chapter 1, I think. I don't know. Chapter 1. From what kind of wood did Noah build the ark?
Gopher?
Yes. Now that's so obscure, but you got it without even thinking about it. What does the word gospel mean?
Good news.
Very good. That was in the teaching tonight, right? Which gospel calls the miracles of Jesus signs?
Which gospel calls the miracles of Jesus signs?
Oh,
Why is she asking me?
John. John.
John, very good. All right. So that's 4 out of 5. Nice job, Raymond. Thank you. And whoever was sitting next to you.
All right, we got. Dan Wall. What was Zacchaeus' job? Totally out of nowhere. I know. It's so great about trivia. Job is a cute little man. No, that's. Tax collector, very good. Who did Zacchaeus want to see? Jesus. What kind of tree did he climb?
Sing the song, baby, sing the song.
Very good. What was unique about Zacchaeus physically? All right. What did Jesus promise he would do? Hear about this Saturday. They're all softballs. They're buttering you up for this curveball right at the end.
Is it in reference to Zacchaeus?
Yeah. This is all about Zacchaeus. What did Jesus promise he would do regarding Zacchaeus? About Zacchaeus or whatever.
I'm gonna him more.
Give him life? I'm sorry. Let's go to his house.
We got Samira up next.
Can you hear me now?
Excuse me. Well, thanks for your help. We're about 80% most of the time.
That's where it's hard. All right.
Can you hear me?
You ready? What
Yes.
Old Testament men appeared with Jesus at the Transfiguration, the Mount of Transfiguration? Who were the other 2 Old Testament men?
Moses and Abraham?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Moses and Elijah. Elijah.
Okay.
What is the name of the place where Jesus was crucified?
I forgot it.
What's that?
I forgot it.
Oh, you forgot. I thought she said it. You're quiet enough. My imagination thinks you had the right answer. You want to take a guess?
in the Olive Mountain? No.
What'd she say? Did anybody hear that? No, I'm sorry. The answer was Golgotha.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yes, these are starting to get hard, right? Who went with Paul on his first missionary journey?
Oh, my.
Take a guess if you aren't sure.
Silas?
No, it was Barnabas. Silas was the second missionary journey. What's that? Oh, if you're going to sneeze, you're going to go outside and sneeze. Thank you very much. She's got her mask on. All right, that's nice. Who ditched Paul? I had a cold a couple weeks ago, and it's like people look at you like you're, you've got the plague. It was just a 2-day cold, people. Goodness. Who ditched Paul and Barnabas during the first missionary journey?
Could you give me a synonym for ditched?
Left, departed, abandoned.
Oh. Silas?
No, it was John Mark. John Mark, or just...
I missed all the questions.
He has 2 names. All right, last question. What was the name of the blind man that Jesus healed? The blind man that was named.
Don't remember. I pass.
All right, it's Bartimaeus. Bartimaeus. Thanks for playing.
Thank you.
All right, who do we have next?
Next. Who's the next victim? Contestant. Jerry Weirwool, come on up. Who was the governor of Judea when Jesus carried out his ministry? Between the years 26 and 36 AD. Is that
Yeah, a lot of answers here.
The governor of Judea.
Sorry, it was Pontius Pilate.
Or the king of Judea, the governor. I didn't ask if he was a Roman or a Jew.
I'm sorry, he was the governor of Judea.
Fair enough.
Who came to Jesus at night to talk with him? Oh, I thought you said it. Who came to talk to Jesus at night?
Which night?
The night that he talked to someone about important things.
John chapter 3.
Yeah, John chapter 3. Nicodemus, all right. Was there somebody else that came to him tonight?
I'm just thinking about like when he went to pray in Gethsemane, the disciples talked to him.
Okay, well, maybe that's a bad question. The other one was a good question. What did Jesus ask the rich young ruler to do?
So everything.
Yes, very good. From what disease did Jesus heal 10 men?
Blindness.
Sorry, it was leprosy. Gotta get back into those gospels. All right, what gospel tells about the wise men who visited Jesus? Matthew, very good. All right, we're going to put that. All right, thank you, Jeremy. We got Marion up next.
They were tough, Jerry.
Yeah, it's just talking.
Yeah, it's all about Zacchaeus.
I may not be
Other than Jesus, who said, repent for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, was in the teaching tonight. Matthew chapter 3, verse 9.
It was Paul.
Sorry, is John Matt? Oh. Yes. Which book of the Bible narrates Paul's conversion?
Acts.
Yeah, very good. Acts. Actually, 3 times. Who came and prayed for Paul's healing from blindness? Oh, that was the harder question. You got it faster. Very good. How many wise and foolish virgins were in Jesus' parable?
There were 10 wise and 10 foolish. No, 5, there was 10 total. They were 5 each.
Very good. From whom did Jacob steal his birthright?
From his brother.
What was that? Esau. Very good. You got 4. All right. Well, we're gonna press on with the 5s just due to time. It's getting late. So very good job to the 4s and our 1, 3. All right. So let's get our 5 up to back here. Let's see where we're at in the order of the slides here. Number 20, I don't know if that's really going to be sufficiently difficult for you guys. We want to turn up the heat a little bit here and see if we can bring it to round 3 level, which is about, let's see here. Yeah, we'll go into the 20s here. Are we already this?
I don't remember.
All right, we'll press on. All right, what was the name of the man who bought Joseph as a slave?
Potiphar.
Potiphar, very good. What was the name of Samson's treacherous lover?
Delilah.
Very good. What was the name of David's wife that he stole from Uriah?
Bathsheba.
Yep. To what city did David bring the Ark of the Covenant?
Gilead?
I'm sorry, it was Jerusalem. Easier than you thought.
Yeah, that happens.
What was the name of the guy who touched the Ark of the Covenant and immediately died?
Which instance? There are 2. One when it was falling off a cliff, and one where it was falling off a cart.
Off the card.
It was Xanus, something like that.
Sorry, it was Uzzah.
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 I had the right letters in the wrong order.
Wrong order. All right, so what did we get for Peter? 3. Now, Peter, this does not mean that you're out. It really depends on the other
Could do
two.
worse.
The other two contestants, and if they both get 3s, guess what? You all go to the next round. But if one of you can outfox the others, then we have ourselves a winner. All right, Valerie, are you with me?
Can you hear me?
I am.
There she is. She has risen, and she is ready for action, ready to defeat the others. What did Absalom do on the palace roof to prove his power over his father?
Had sex with all his wives, his father's wives.
What do you think? Should we take that for concubines' wives?
Yes.
All right, we'll take that. All right, very good, very good. It was an intense question, I guess. Whew. All right, who was the first king of Israel?
King Saul,
Yes, very good. What tribe was King Saul from?
Benjamin,
Yep. Who was the third king of Israel?
of Israel,
Yes, the third king of Israel.
I don't know, I just can't think of his
You
name.
want to take a guess?
No, I know it is, I just can't think of it. He wrote Proverbs.
That's the problem with being put on the spot.
Solomon,
Very good. And how many wives did Solomon have?
oh, that's so unfair, thousands. A lot,
I need a number.
okay.
I think guys are more
700.
likely to memorize this stat than ladies are.
700.
Go ahead, Valerie. What do you think?
I'm trying, you keep talking. 700?
Did you just say 700?
I did.
700 is correct. Very good.
You're kidding me.
What, she get all 5? I smoked.
I did. Woo.
Yeah, I would say your mom is good.
All
She's been
right.
doing this a lot longer than I have.
Yeah.
And a lot longer than Victor.
Okay, here we go. Victor Clucking, what was the name of Elijah's successor?
Elisha.
Very good. Who was the first king of the northern... I'm so glad you got that last one, because you're the only one that says it right. Who was the first king of the northern kingdom of Israel?
Jeroboam.
Jeroboam. This is intense, bro. You made one mistake in any of these next 3 questions, and you're done. I'm well aware.
No pressure.
I feel like
No
going
pressure.
somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Trying to help the church save on shipping costs.
I mean, I can bring it to
What licked Jezebel's blood after she died? Dogs. Very good. Kind of gross. What Jewish festival commemorates the events recorded in Esther?
Purim.
Very good. What did Delilah do to Samson to eliminate his power?
Cut his hair.
Very good. We got ourselves a
Valerie, get back on here. We need some more Zoom action. Hold on. All right, I'm ready. Oh, shoot. Oh, there she is. All right. What was the name of Jacob's daughter?
Dina,
Very good. What did Shechem do to Dinah?
he raped her.
Yeah, you getting all these
I
questions.
know, you give me all these pretty ones.
Oh, how that happened. Which 2 brothers avenged Dinah?
Levi and Simeon.
Who knows that? All right, very good. There's a reason why you're here tonight, Valerie. All right. What did they have the men of Shechem do in order to intermarry?
Circumcise them.
Yes, they did, those wily cats. And then on, what was it, the third day, while they were still sore, they came through and killed everybody. Gotta love Genesis. Jacob said to Simeon and Levi, "You have made me blank to the inhabitants of the land."
Stink?
Yes, you got it. Stink is the right answer. You have made me stink to the inhabitants of the land. 5 out of 5. Incredible.
Come on back up. And let's see how we do here.
You know how you see.
What city was Paul from? Tarsus. Tarsus, very good. What region is Tarsus in?
What region is Tarsus in? Pine Bush. I appreciate the answer. Asia Minor.
I'm sorry. It is Cilicia. Oh, it is Cilicia. And well, we'll finish this out.
Let's see how many she went through.
Okay, all right. At what festival did Jesus stay behind when he was 12 years old?
Passover.
Passover. When Jesus preached the Sermon on the Mount, was he standing?
No. Sitting.
No. Hey, he was sitting. Which Herod executed John the Baptist?
Herod Antipas.
Very good. Herod Antipas. Very good. All right, so that's 4.
Looks like Valerie is going to. Congratulations, Valerie. Excellent job. We have for you a brand new PC Bible, 60,000 translator's notes, full of.
That's awesome. I'm going to enjoy that.
And you can send it down with Peter and save the church the mailing cost.
But thanks for playing, Valerie. Thanks all of you for coming. I think that concludes our time for tonight.